What's up guys, it's GearChange here back with another video. Today I'm going to be installing a custom handbrake boot. Got it sent out from Custom Rides UK, got it right here in the box. Pretty keen to install it and show you guys how to do it in case none of you have ever even taken the original leather off the handbrake before. A lot of them do wear, just general wear and tear due to age, so I bought a new one to match the gear stick boot. So exactly the same, it's like a carbon style with blue stitching, so it should look pretty sweet. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so here is the handbrake cover in the box. It's nicely packaged with some, I don't know, air plastic foam sort of stuff just to kind of keep it secure. So yeah, here it is. It basically matches the one that I installed on the gear stick. So that sort of nice carbon look with the blue stitching. So that's gonna go and replace this one. So I'm not gonna chuck this one out. It's actually in pretty good nick for its age, but yeah, just wanted these two to match. So now that I've got these two, I'll be able to install this one and have them looking nice and symmetrical. So yeah, I'll get to it and show you guys how to do it. Now it's a bit of a squeeze in here for me to film it with the tripod, but basically what you're gonna do is try and get like a flat blade and pop it under here and just carefully sort of wiggle your way up and you'll feel it pop like that. So now that you've lifted that up, that's the first part. Up the back here, I'll point it out with the flat blade. At about this point right here, it's not a very strong point from what I've looked up. It's known for bending if you just lift this up directly and just kind of yank it. It can create like a weak point or a bend right here in the plastic. So it's best to kind of just get your fingers up under here, or even the flat blade if you can, and kind of stick it up as far as you can get and kind of, yeah, just unclip each individual clip that's along here rather than just trying to yank it up, because if you do, use brute force and try and yank it up, it could potentially snap. I don't know if you can even get these from Ford anymore as like a part, but yeah, so just take your time. I'm gonna carefully try and get the clips out and then show you guys what to do. Alright, so I've used the flat blade and my fingers and I've stuck it up under here. I basically worked from this sort of underside here with the flat blade and popped all the clips. So the trim is pretty loose now, as you can see. But yeah, I still have to take out these two screws here to undo the clip so I can actually get the current boot off. Yeah, you don't want to be pulling up too much in case this bit here kind of flexes, so I'm trying to be as careful as I can. I might even give it a good clean because it's quite dirty in there. Obviously it hasn't been pulled up before, so yeah, just got a little ratchet spinner with a T20 Torx bit, so just got to use this bad boy, undo these two, and I should be able to pop it out. So I'll do that now. Alright, so once you've got these two T20 Torx screws out, you basically get your fingers or a flat blade and pop this up. So you work from underneath here, not from the side because it could potentially snap. And then yeah, the original boot is now accessible from the back. So just got to carefully try and pop this one out, and then I'll show you guys how to put the new one in. Alright, so here is the original shift boot. As I said, and as you guys saw before, I popped it out carefully and took out those Torx bits. It is a little bit tricky to actually get the original one out. Obviously, it hasn't been taken out from factory, so it's meant to be secure and obviously not go anywhere. So I had to pop each of these individual tabs out. I worked my way from the, I don't know if you'd call this the front, but yeah, I worked my way from here and around the sides and just kind of figured out where it was easiest. There was a bit of leverage up the top here, so I kind of carefully went there. And then I stuck the screwdriver going through this hole here across to get these two up. So there's a few little scratch marks here and there to get the tabs up because they were quite stiff, but overall it's not too bad. I tried my best to be as careful as possible, but they were pretty rigid. So hopefully this should just slide on out. There's the factory on. So yeah, didn't damage it or anything. So I guess I'll just hang on to it in case I ever need it. So yeah, just got to transfer and clip the new one in and just put everything back where it was. So I'll get to that now. So I've got the new one in. It was a little bit tricky to kind of clip some of these tabs in, but managed to get it. I also had to kind of glue a little bit up the top here. A bit hard for you guys to see because some of the tabs just did not want to pop in. yeah, I was having trouble with it, and I wanted to put the original one back in, but then the original one didn't want to sort of sit into place. So I thought, oh, well, I've done this much, so I'll pop this bad boy in. So yeah, a little bit tricky. Just be careful if you do buy one of these. Yeah, use a little small flathead to kind of pull the tabs over, and it should sit flush. So yeah, just gonna carefully put it back over the other one, and then put the carbon fiber cover over the actual handbrake itself. So it shouldn't take too long. Alright, so there is the gear knob with the shift boot and blue stitching, and there is the handbrake with the stitching, as you can see there. So as I said before, it was a little bit tricky to get it into the frame. I don't know if it's just a design from Ford in the Mark II. There's a few different models of Mark II. Obviously you got like the base model Zetec, and then it works its way up. But yeah, I wouldn't say that this is a very fun install. It's quite tricky, but yeah, it's in there now. It's pretty good. Might have to pull this back a little bit just because of the carbon fiber like handbrake that I've got here, so might have to adjust it a little bit, but overall pretty happy. I mainly just wanted it to match this one here, and it does, so it looks really good. So that'll be it for a little while in terms of mods. Just going to be saving up for other things, hopefully, to get the car tuned. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else I might be looking at in the meantime, but yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on my stories on my Instagram account, BlueXR5. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching.